let's look at something actually interesting. It's the best video on the internet, apparently. And it's offline, fuckers.
Twitter apparently is going through some sort of complete meltdown today.
Apparently it's been a suspended account. You cocksuckers. So what it was going on is that there was a pro-America Patriot rally ongoing. Some Nazis showed up.
Oh, I love this, yes.
Yeah. So I wonder if we can get another copy of that video. We'll see if we can find the video. So yeah, the Nazis showed up. The Patriots were telling the Nazis to fuck off. Then they beat the shit out of them and stole their masks.
And then it turned out that maybe a few of them have ties to wanting to work in the federal government, according to their old pages.
Oh, that's even better.
Or even better.
It's like, it's so... It's going to be that we're going to have to actually unmask them on the spot and just be like, no, we know you're feds, fuck off.
Prime Knight has apparently done God's work and found people that have redone the videos.
Take the mask off!
See, this is the same tactic I've been claiming people should be doing with the Antifa black guys. Just rip their fucking masks off. They will run.
The Proud Boys are back.
We're hostile to these feds.
They exposed a bunch of feds posing as patriots over the weekend, and we got new stats showing.
Shut up, Steve.
Yeah.
And this is the only tactic that's going to work. Unmask them, expose them that this is a tactic every fucking time. And they'll stop, because they're like, well, they're just going to unmask us and prove that we're just feds.
Yep. And what's the left's... And the... Yep. Fuck off, Nazi scum. Yep.
Casey, you're dude.
It's interesting watching the body language here too.
They are actually full on retreat.
Yep.
And it's not just retreat, but it's like this realization that somebody needs to step in.
Yeah, now we're getting there.
Yeah, beat their ass.
Only way to deal with fucking Nazis.
Or at least people trying to smear your name and call you Nazis. We beat you just as much as we beat the Nazis. Fuck you.
Yep. Hashtag punch a Nazi.
He had a white t-shirt. I don't know if he's just in there for the fun of it. Looks like he's just swinging at everybody.
Yeah.
I mean, wouldn't you be?
Well. No, I'd be terrible.
Yeah, look at this ginger little bitch here. They got his mask off.
Defeated.
Yeah.
And here's the fat security bitch. That's not a cop, people. That's a security bitch.
She's got no right to do anything. She's not even in any position of power.
Yes, got his mask. Look at him. His mask comes off and he covers his face. Why are you covering your face if you're in the right, you fucking filthy Nazi scumbag?
Why are they all wearing khakis?
Because they're feds.
Yeah.
Well, yes, fair. But...
And something else, just in this video, you see the guy with the backpack that has his mask off? That little extra bag that he has on his backpack?
It's not like he hasn't put that there for people to take photos of, just in case.
Well, it's something I have seen issued with the military. I mean, yeah, civilians can get it and all that, but just the way it's strapped on, it's like it's there to have removed for immediate action rather than retention. And
yeah,
that's just something I've observed with some of this. It's like they want to be able to take it, put something in it, and either or pull something out and get rid of it as quickly as possible, not retention.
Yeah.
And that's just a big, like,
red flag. What are they hiding?
Yeah. And if you truly believe your cause is just, why are you wearing masks?
Yeah. Notice how any of the real patriots, they're carrying big fucking flagpoles, their faces are exposed, they are not hiding. Maybe they'll have sunglasses on at most.
Well, the white shirt is a Proud Boy, and I'm not a fan of him having his face covered.
Yeah.
No, I don't like any. If you're gonna actually stand by your fucking words, don't be a fucking pussy. You open your face up. You show everybody what you're fucking doing.
Soy in that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to scroll through because some people unmask the feds.
Oh yeah. I have no doubt.
Here's one of them.
Oh, he's an Antifa.
Yeah.
Probably
allegedly.
paid by the feds.
Yeah.
And the ginger supposedly was too.
Yeah, here he is. But they reckon that this guy is a fourth-year political science major from San Fernando Valley. Where's San Fernando Valley, Bleach?
It would be in California.
Da-doing. He held positions such as brother at large and archer. He enjoys hanging out with friends, going snowboarding and mountain bike riding. After graduation, he plans to work for the government.
Good luck. Good luck doing that now.
Yep.
And then there's Kinzinger, this fucking dipshit.
This was a huge unintentional mask-off moment.
Mm-hmm. These people, all blue checks, you do realize what that means now, you inbred, are celebrating a seemingly magra assault on federal officers. Now, I don't know what this... Seemingly magra assault on federal officers. Oh, they're feds, are they, Adam?
Thanks for the heads up.
So, Adam...
For the confirmation, anyway.
So, Adam, are you saying that you're upset that these people beat up a bunch of people they thought were feds dressed as Nazis? What's the problem here? Which bit do you have the issue with? Because I thought the left was pro-punching Nazis.
Well, they're not Nazis when they're portraying them.
Mm-hmm.
You can't punch up men. They're only pretending to be Nazis. I swear.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck these people. Not literally. We don't want them procreating.
Yeah.
No.
Already disease as it is.
Yeah, dear feds, at least change the uniform.
You're not supposed to admit out loud they're feds.
So Ginger Bitch is somewhere. Like, he got busted, I think.
Oh, God. That picture.
Try more, Adam. Oh, wow. Yeah, anti-mask laws. Used to be anti-mask laws. Criminals use masks to cover face to prevent identity. Yes, it's almost... Oh, look, it's more fucking feds. Feds.
It's nice that more and more people are just fucking calling this bullshit out, though. They're seeing it for what it is.
But that's... Oh, yeah. So, but these guys are either Nazis, in which case left is supposed to be okay with us punching them, or they're feds pretending to be Nazis, in which case they're traitors and they need to be hung.
Yep.
So, Adam, you pick.
I don't know if they'd even be considered pretending to be Nazis.
Yeah, well, there's the leftist media slant on that too. So,
Hey, yeah, Rita Panahi, that's Rebel News, I think. Says you stand with feds dressed as Nazis. Gross. Damien told Adam, who are the federal officers in the video?
Why are the federal agents LARPing as Nazis?
It's a good question.
Blue Falcon sticker. Yay.
Yeah, at least change the fucking uniform.
But, yeah, and this is just one of the people are out there. Oh, well, this is a conspiracy theory. No. This is
it's
not.
Clearly not a conspiracy.
The whole thing with what happened in Michigan with the plot to kidnap Gretchen Whitmer.
Oh, you mean the plot to kidnap Gretchen Whitmer that had more FBI informants than participants?
Than actual participant? Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. The kidnap plot that devolved into the Spider-Man pointing at Spider-Man meme.
Exactly. And yeah, there's just no doubt in my mind anymore that this is all designed to engineer more civil strife because they think that divided countries are easier to control.
Yeah,
I think what's actually happening though is they're going to cause people to unite against them.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think they won't unite against them in general because the left thinks this is a winning tactic, unfortunately, because some of the, especially with the Supreme Court stuff coming out this week, the left is fomenting civil strife, where the center and the right are they're feeding into it, but at a different level. It's more like, well, gee, now we have to react against this.
Yeah.
As Callum says, nothing unites a country more than a common enemy. And they're desperately trying to make the MAGA people the common enemy. Problem is, 50% of the country, give or take 1%, with a margin of error of 2 a.m.
I know hardcore libertarians that switched to MAGA. People who'd been in their libertarian party, voted that way for like 15 years, suddenly switched to MAGA because they're like, yeah, well, we see the writing on the wall. It's either go full authoritarian or screw around with the Trump world. We're gonna pick that. It was actually rather shocking. Some of these individuals that I know that went full MAGA just because they're tired of seeing what's going on.
I spoke to one guy who, I spoke to one guy who changed his vote in that direction, and his response was basically, well, even though I'd rather libertarian candidates win, at least if Trump gets in, I have a chance to prosper.
Yeah, and prosperity is the main thing here.
Yeah. Bernie Bros turning MAGA, that would be interesting.
I've known one that went that way because they had a personal beef with Biden, but yeah, it was like, yeah, I'm gonna vote for Trump. Why? You hated Trump for the last 4 years. Well, Biden's a piece of trash. It's like, well, yeah, that's true.
And I can't argue with you being correct on that matter.
Yeah, the retard squisher. We need one of those in the office.
But yeah, there's just watching this whole Patriot Front thing get as much coverage as it does. Yeah, that's kind of shocking because it's like, this is not real. This has to be fabricated.
Well, yeah, it just screams psyop, right?
Yeah.
Just seeing if this guy's right.
He says Trump is in the rearview mirror. He's coming up the outside.
Yeah. He's jumping the track and going for the win.
I mean, this might interest you more than the rest of the guys, but I'm interested in what your answer would be, Bleach. If Trump doesn't get the nomination and decides to run independent, what do you think will happen?
Pure and utter chaos.
I think he should do it. Fuck it. That'll be really, really funny.
If Trump doesn't get the nomination and runs as independent, the Democrats win.
Well, I mean, yeah, but
probably, yeah.
It comes down to who is selected for the GOP nomination. Yeah. Because if it's somebody who's in, like Jeb Bush, essentially, it's done. The GOP would be done as a party.
Yeah.
It's if they pick someone who's kind of that in between, and I won't even say DeSantis at this point, but somebody who kind of fills that in between, then the Democrats will automatically win. But if they pick somebody basically like Jeb, Trump's going to get a majority third party vote that hasn't happened since probably the election of 1912 with Woodrow Wilson versus I can't remember who it was, and Theodore Roosevelt.
Didn't the Bushes come out and endorse DeSantis or something recently?
They did, yes.
Yeah. Oh, fuck. That's not a good
floor, man.
Well, I'll be honest. The big reason I oppose DeSantis at this point is he just won a massive re-election in Florida, and now he's trying to run for president. So just to fulfill the actual statistics of the election of 1912. So Woodrow, that piece of shit Wilson, got 41% of the vote. Theodore Roosevelt, running in the Bull Moose Party, got 27%. Taft got 23%, and Eugene Debs got 6%. And I have a feeling if the Republicans are really retarded and
they are
put somebody up in front of Trump,
which they probably will,
have 1912 all over again.
The only question is if an independent Trump could get a majority over Biden or Biden's replacement. Like they can't be stupid enough to run Biden again.
I hope they are. I really do.
Me too. That'd be fucking fantastic.
Because they're not going to let Kamala run.
No.
That's all done. You think they'd try and make her run after her time in there?
Yeah, but see, she's such a non-entity to the Democrats right now, which I find strange. And that's typical for most vice presidents. They fade into the background, but with her, they have let her blunder so hard that she's kind of a non-entity with a lot of them. She's there, but she's not really there. And with that, like Ukraine, well, Russia's a big country invading a small country thing. They should have they should have coached her much better on that. But she's just the diversity hire for the election.
Yeah,
true. For a while, I was terrified they were going to try running her with Ilhan Omar as a running mate.
Oh Lord!
Oh, please do.
I think they're going. My current predictions are they're going to try to get Gavin Newsom at running as president, and
probably AOC as his running mate, just to get all the cancer.
Yeah. And there's probably a few other Democrat governors floating around out there, but they're probably going to pick somebody. What's that?
Wasn't Whitmer talking about making a run at the presidency?
She was. I can see them putting her in because it's like, well, look at all the great things she's done, and look, she's got this. She just got a bill passed. Yeah. I was just thinking about the legislation that passed in Michigan about pronouns are now a felony.
Oh God. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Steve Lato, who's usually pretty trustworthy, says that Michigan did not criminalize pronoun misuse. So I'd be willing to guess that it's going to be a technicality. Oh, just not misusing pronouns isn't illegal. However, making a tranny feel afraid and alarmed, that's still a felony. And what makes trannies afraid and alarmed? Calling them as reality demands.
Yeah.
Making them face reality is absolutely the best way to deal with them, though.
Yes. Which is why they're making it illegal.
Yeah. And I think it's just that kind of thing where Whitmer would be a good VP slot candidate for whoever is running in the Democrats. Unless Biden bumbles his way in and gets no pushback.
Yeah. They're definitely going to run a woman as VP, though.
I do wonder whether they will just go with Biden because they've had so much investment in keeping him
possibly
in right now.
I mean, who from a Democrat perspective looks even better? Then again, his approval rating's lower than Trump's still.
Well, that's not surprising.
I think what they're doing is they're trying to set some things in motion in case he's just capacitated out in not even 25th. It's just like, yeah, we're gonna keep running with this. He's wandering off. He's sniffing kids, yada yada yada. But yeah, I think they're putting some contingencies in place. RFK is definitely not going to be allowed in because they're just flipping their shit over him existing anymore. So yeah, I think we're going to see what one of the more interesting American elections since maybe the 60s.
I guess we'll have to see.
Yeah, I guess I'll just ask chat since is there any interest in a couple of live streams, say for primary debates and things like that for going forward?
Yeah, it's
figure out how to do a poll. I would put that in chat.
You're gonna boomer it, are you?
Damn right. I don't even know if you could put polls in Rumble chat.
No, I think you'd have to present chat with just options 1, 2, what have you.
What you could do is you can just use a polling website and give them a link to vote in.
Mm-hmm. That's usually the easy option.
That seems a lot more work than just asking people here.
Yeah.
This is a spur of the moment bullshit that I'll probably forget until the last minute kind of thing.
Yeah, sounds good.
That's how we like it here on the Sultans.
If you enjoyed this segment from the Sons of Shadowley podcast, please consider joining us live exclusively on rumble.com/c/Sons of Shadowley. A special thanks to our subscribe star supporters who you can currently see scrolling past on your screen.